It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. With this legendary opening, Charles Dickens plunges us into the dual reality of A Tale of Two Cities, contrasting the relative peace of London with the simmering, violent unrest of Paris on the eve of the French Revolution. This is a story of love, injustice, and the ultimate act of sacrifice. The story begins in 1775 with the recall to life of Dr. Alexander Manette, who has been unjustly imprisoned in the Bastille for 18 years. He is reunited with his loving daughter, Lucy Manette, whose devotion is the emotional anchor of the entire book. In London, Lucy attracts the attention of two very different men, Charles Darnay, a French nobleman who has secretly renounced his aristocratic family due to their cruelty, and Sidney Carton, a brilliant but dissolute English lawyer who resembles Darnay uncannily. Darnay and Lucy marry, but their peace is shattered by the revolution. Darnay, driven by a doomed sense of duty and guilt, returns to Paris to save an old family servant. He is immediately arrested simply for being a member of the despised Evremond family. Meanwhile, the streets of Paris are ruled by the fury of the poor, led by figures like Madame Defarge, who sits relentlessly, knitting a detailed register of names, including Darnay's, destined for the guillotine. Her knitting represents the cold, unyielding nature of the revolution's vengeance. Lucy, her father, and Sidney Carton follow Darnay to Paris, where Drive. Manette initially saves Darnay through his influence as a Bastille victim. But tragedy strikes again when Darnay is re-arrested based on a newly discovered document written by Dr. Manette during his imprisonment, condemning the entire Evremond family. Darnay is condemned to die the next day. Lucy is distraught, and all hope seems lost. The ultimate sacrifice. This is Sidney Carton's moment of redemption. Knowing that Darnay is a good man and that Lucy loves him, Carton, fueled by his own unrequited love, executes a plan. Using his resemblance to Darnay and the help of a former acquaintance, Carton drugs Darnay in his cell and switches places with him. Darnay is carried out of the prison to safety with Lucy and Dr. Manette. Carton chooses to face the guillotine in Darnay's stead. His final, immortal thoughts encapsulate the novel's theme of resurrection. It is a far, far better thing that I do, than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known. Dickens shows us that personal sacrifice can redeem both a life and the cruelty of a historical moment. Read this book to discover the true meaning of selfless love. Follow us for more literary masterpieces, and find the book link below.